Hello, I wanted to welcome you back to Ted Greene's Chord Chemistry series right here on YouTube at 𝗪𝗡 Carey Guitar. We are on page 27 today, covering minor add ninth chords. This is part 9L from section 8, Chord Reference Charts. So we started all the way back from this section 8 on page 17, now we're on page 27, so we are making some progress. So minor add ninth chords hold the root, the flat 3, the 5, and the 9 within the chord, and we are going to start right now. If you would like to follow along on your own with your own copy of the book, Chord Chemistry, you can find it right here in the link in the card above or link in the description below. So let's get our hands on E minor add 9, which is on position number 4, we are root, flat 3, 5, and 9. Good. Let's take a look at E minor add 9 in position number 2. We have the flat 3, the 5, the root, and then the added 9 on the top. A minor add 9 is position number 5, root, flat 3, 5, and then 9 on the top. And we're still focusing on hearing the root notes in each chord. A minor add 9 with root in the bass. You could use that circled tone as an added tone if you'd like. It's optional. So it'd be root, double the root on fret 7, flat 3, and then 5, and then 9 on the top. Yeah. We could use also the 5, the root, in position number 5 for A minor 9, add 9. We have the 5, or the root, the 5, the 9, the flat 3, and then you could use the 5 and the root on the top if you'd like. Yeah, great sound. Then E minor add 9, almost the same shape, but adjusted for the B string. We have the root, the 5, the 9, and then the flatted 3. You could also use that first finger as a full capo here. Now, E minor add 9, we're going to jump that up to position number 9. And we have the root, the flat 3. I'm gearing up to use my fourth finger here because I can see that I'm reading from left to right. Anytime we build these chord diagrams, we're building from left to right for the most part. And I see that I have a root, a flat 3, a 5, and a 9 on the top. Yeah, it's just so wonderful to be able to play through all of these chords together with you. They all mean so much, and to have gone through this together and played each chord together is a really remarkable experience. Probably one of the first times that I've ever done it with anybody. So let's take a look at E minor add 9. So we have the flat 3, the root, and then the 9 on the top. You could use the 5 here on the D string if you want with finger 2. So flat 3, 5, 9, flat 3, 5, root, 9, and then 5 on the top if you want to double the 5. Good. E minor add 9 on position number 3. We have the flat 3 in the bass, which is an interesting place for it. The 9, the 5, and the root on the top. Good. A minor add 9, we're using fret 3 again, but this time we're using the flat 3, the 9, the 5, and the root on the top. Don't forget to place the root note in your mind, or get a copy of the root note, just kind of singing it. A minor add 9 is also on position number 5. We've got a 5, speaking of 5, a 5 in the bass, a root note, a flat 3, and then a 9 way up there on the top. Oh yeah, and that's the good stuff. E minor add 9 on position 5. Let's take a look at the 5th in the bass, the root, the flat 3, and the 9 on the top. It's the same shape that we just played for the A minor add 9. Position 7, we have the flat 3 in the bass of the A minor add 9. We have the flat 3, the root, the the 5, the 9 on the top. You could also add that 4th finger there to kind of, you know, give it that duplicated root tone, and the 9 on the top. Really great, tight sounding voicing. E minor add 9 in position 5. We've got the root, the flat 3, the 9, and the 5. We can do so much with each one of these voicings, you know. All right, position number 8, E minor add 9. We have position 8, and then we're up. I can see we're up to 12. And it's going. Mr. Greene is asking us to really start getting this reaching. You know, these finger stretches that we've been doing in the mornings on our morning ritual. Every morning I run a live stream at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is intended to build finger stretching and finger awareness, and then just basically build ourselves through, as guitarists, through a morning ritual. It's free every weekday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all through the remainder of 2025. Go check it out. You might enjoy it. Let's dive right back in here. Position number 8 is a root note, a 5, a 9, and a flat 3. So we have all of the voices right here that belong in the chord. Really nice, really great sounding voicing. A minor add 9 is going to be position number 8 again. This time we're using 4th finger in the root, finger 1 on fret 9, or finger 2 on fret 9, which is the 5. And let's see if we can get, I think we're going to have to use the 3rd finger here on the root note. And then the flatted 9, the flatted 3 on the top. So root 5, 9, flat 3. Yeah, that's a big ask right there. And I'll tell you what, I love big asks. You know, so here we go. A minor, add 9. We're on fret position number 4. We have the, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like fret 8, so we're looking like we're landing on the flat 3, the root, the 9, and the 5 on the top. Oh yeah, great, great sound. Nice stack of intervals there. Position number 10, we're looking at E minor 9, revisiting that. So we have the root, the flat 3, root, flat 3, 9, and then 5 on the top. We're skipping over the D string in this example. Yeah. E minor add 9 in position number 7. This one looks a little freaky, like. Oh, and it's definitely going to ask us to do the flat 3, the 5, the 9, and the 5 on the top, and then we have the, what are we looking at here? Flat 3, 5. And then root note, and then, wait a minute, hold on. Flat 3, 5, flat 3, 9, and 5. And that is just a wonderful sound. Yeah. A minor add 9, we're looking at position number 7. 5, flat 3, root, and then 9. 5, flat 3, root, 9. Yes. E minor 9. Let's go for some more here. Let's do fret 5, or the 5th in the bass on position 7, the flatted 3, the root, and the 9. And then we're not going to use the alternate tones all the time, but we will today. So there's a 5, a flat 3, a root, a 9, and a 5 on the top. A minor add 9, again on position 7, root 5, flat 3, 9. And we have the 5th and then a major 7 stacked on top of that 5th. Really great voicing. And if we were to finger this out, we're going to have a little bit of a challenge to finger this with a pick, but we can do it. Finger style is that much easier, you know, that much more forgiving, because we can add the string skips into play at any moment. And the last 2 voicings, here we go. E minor add 9 on position 7. Mr. Greene's even suggested a fingering position, a fingering pattern. We're looking at flat 3, 5, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. So flat 3, 5, 9. Oh, here we go, flat 3, and then 5 on the top. I didn't even see that first finger laying over. So he's asked us here to just use that first finger and grab 2 separate frets with that first finger again. And we're just getting better and better at that with each passing page. Wouldn't you agree? You know, if you agree with this, we're getting better with using the first finger in unconventional ways. Drop me a line in the comments. Drop us a line in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. E minor add 9. We're on position number 5. We have 7, so that's the 5th. That's the 5th. The B note is the 5th of the E minor add 9. Flatted 3, root, and then 9 on the top. So 5, flat 3, root, 9. All of these beautiful voicings, like, how are we ever supposed to get all of these together? Well, I've been hearing you. I've been hearing what you guys are asking for, what you all are asking for, and that is to apply these in a practical way. So if you want to see these chords sort of like done, you know, assembled into a practical sort of assembly, like, for example, this video here in the card that you can check out is what we're doing is we're taking all of those chords that we've been through in the book, and then we're adding these into inversions, like linear inversions, and then we're going a step further, and then we're even linking the chords together through scalar passages. So you could take a look at this other series that's designed specifically to support this Ted Greene Chord Chemistry series. The intention of this series, just as a reminder, is to read through the book page by page, word by word, and chord by chord, just for myself with you, so that we can just have a reference that we can come back to and revisit time and time again. If you wanted to expand on the book and get some other, we're putting the pieces together kinds of things happening, then check out that series, that other series. We're going to continue to develop that in over this course of time. So again, thank you very much for being here with us today. I'm so pleased that you're hanging out and continuing your journey through this book with me. And we'll see you again very soon. And until next time, I wish you happy picking.